follow the little laser. He's not focused.
Get your jewels, get your crown, so we can get that pineapple and play across that water. Look at that, roar, a little Herm action, roar. Show me some wild cards right now.
Wow, just like the fans do.
Roar. How about the wild cards, Wendy?
I like the wild cards. I did like the wild cards, Wendy. I like the little roar. I can't get enough of that. I don't know. I can't. All right, listen, we got the results here. I'm told Teddy doesn't lose. I don't know. I haven't seen the numbers. Where do they come up? They come up right here? Is this? Oh, there they are. Oh, my God.
No
Teddy,
way.
that's a loss, though.
Come on. That's due to my relationship with the voters.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay.
No, I asked, I said, why do they vote? They said, oh, Teddy, the people always choose Teddy. Which makes it a little unfair. Because the people always choose Teddy no matter what, and that's not a bad choice. We have to bring in a fair and impartial judge. All right, and today it's this guy. Field Yates is our judge. Hi, Judge. We want to show the appropriate respect for your abilities, but we do need you to weigh in here. You know, the people have spoken, but you're the final say.
Well, Wendy, what we aired on was not having Trey Wingo as an option for the tape-off winner, because those who missed the introductions, those were Trey's finest work yet. Now, Trey's been around ESPN for a long time and makes a living speaking for 4 hours on a radio every day. His introductions were terrific. Teddy, you're a tried-and-true champion here. Darren, I would not be surprised if you were a zookeeper on the side based on all those animal references. But because he bought me lunch earlier, I have ruled Teddy Bruschi.
Oh,
are you serious?
This is
corruption.
That is absolute corruption. You'll fit right in. Welcome to
Buying lunch.
good old
You
US
always
of A.
have to have.
You got
listen.
You have to have a backup plan.
That's where you went. I couldn't find you earlier.
I'm just saying. I thought he did a better job. All right, here's the thing. We're talking football. It's wild card weekend. Cam Newton and Drew Brees, they faced each other twice. Drew Brees the winner in both occasions during the regular season. So hear what they have to say about their approach to prepping for the playoffs.
I approach every game the same way. You know? I prepare like every game could be my last, where it's a playoff game, where I've got something to prove, and I've got an edge. You know, so it's not like, oh, the playoffs are here, okay, time to ramp it up, and things are a little more important. It's always important. For me, the preparation is no different.
You better believe it. My intensity is different in practice. You know, just knowing that, you know, you're one of 12 teams that still has the possibility of having dirt on the bottom of their, fresh dirt on the bottom of their cleats today. I wouldn't have wanted any other way. This is when the real football starts, you know, is explaining it to the young guys or the guys that haven't, you know, witnessed, you know, playoff football yet. This is where you're made or broke. And, you know, I look forward to these type of moments because it brings out the best in the individual because there's so much pressure. And we all know what they say about pressure does one or two things. And, you know, we're hoping to shine like diamonds on Sunday.
Cam loves the cliches. He's always,
He does.
yeah, he's okay. You know, one thing I like about the NFL, one, it's a meritocracy, but two, you know, you can be a entirely different kind of player and get it done in different ways. You know, everybody is so different. These guys obviously successful and yet totally different. Listen, one will walk away and continue their season this weekend. Who has the edge in this game, Teddy?
In the quarterback situation, Wendy, right here?
Yes, with relation to quarterbacks.
I think in the quarterback, I think playoff Cam's going to come out. I think that he's going to attack that game like he's healthy now. No more taking care of me. Design quarterback run right now. Design quarterback run early on to get me going. I think he's going to be the running back to watch in the game also, Wendy. Quarterback, running back, the way he does everything. I think he wants to come back from that poor performance he had last week, sailing all the balls, throwing interceptions. I think it's a great chance for him to respond. In terms of the quarterback performance right here, Cam has to be the one that has the better performance.
I'm looking at Drew Brees. If I'm looking at both of them, listen, because Drew Brees is the lightning rod of this organization, especially at the offensive side of the ball, and he's surrounded by so many good weapons. You're talking about the tight end position, the wide receivers position with Michael Thomas, the running back position with Kamara and Ingram at the same time. There's so many good, talented, skilled football players that surround him that it's easy to go with him because he's not going to be asked and tasked to do everything at the quarterback position to win this football game. The guys around him can absolutely win the game.
Well, and that's one thing, Cam, to your point, is going to have to run it, going to have to throw it, going to have to do so many things
for them to win. All him. Yes.
Yeah, and so they do have different roles in that respect. Let's pick this game.
I think the difference in this game, why I'm going with the New Orleans Saints, is the offensive line. Cam's a special player, yes, but they won't need Drew Brees because that offensive line is so special, not only in a run game. Watch them run their screens to Kamara, to Ingram, to any receiver. They will get out downfield, be the difference. The wild cards. New Orleans Saints win this game.
Home team wins.
Hey, look, I'm going with the Saints as well because of this guy, Michael Thomas. And he's going to have one-on-one individual matchups that he can win on himself, isolated by himself, that he will win because one thing you know what Panthers are going to do, they're going to load the box and take away that running game of the New Orleans Saints.
It's just about that time. Wild card bold predictions. How bold will we be? Stay tuned to find out.
Deal because prediction. I heard you had a bold prediction.
Oh, you're going to put me on the spot, Susie. Wait, go ahead, put me on the spot. Okay, my bold prediction yesterday, and everybody took a lot of heat from this. My bold prediction is that the Seattle Seahawks don't win a division and do not make the playoffs.
Listen,
that was bold right there.
Better be lucky than good.
You know where's Graziano when you need him? Because Graziano got on me and jumped me the whole time.
Wait. There was more.
Was there?
Oh,
yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Who wins the division?
Arizona Cardinals win the division.
That's bold.
Now, I'm not saying this is the reason why. They go 9-7. They went 10-6 last year, so it's not out of the realm. They go 9-7 this year. I love this team because it's
Carson Palmer down there in Arizona.
I'm just saying that they finished the season. I like the way you put me on the spot, though, Susie.
I think
like you brought that one back.
I'm just glad this is on.
I was trying to get through this segment.
On the record now. We'll bring this back.
Well, we did. You asked for Dan.
Where's Dan? Is Dan here? Is Dan
he just saw it. He's in Kansas City.
Why do I have to bring up the old stuff like the Arizona stuff?
Oh, you were fine with it for a minute.
Just leave it like where it was.
When I'm right. Yeah, I like that. Men, when they're right, they're okay.
I wasn't on that show.
No, okay. I wasn't either, apparently.
You okay? You got 1 out of 2, man.
He didn't know that, by the way. He didn't know the second part. All right, bold prediction. Let's go. Wild card weekend.
Go ahead. Who do I have? I forget now. Look, got all flustered, huh? Here we go. My bold prediction is this week is Todd Gurley will have 4 touchdowns. And he's used.
Wow.
He just not but couple weeks ago he gets the Seattle Seahawks who run the exact same defense as the Atlanta Falcons. 4 touchdowns. This week he goes again in the wild card game. 4 TDs for Todd Gurley.
Okay, Wendy, I'm going bold, and I'm going with Derrick Henry. He gets 150 and 2 touchdowns in the victory for the Tennessee Titans. That offensive line is nasty. They're going to make pancakes. They're going to bite ankles. They're going to drop elbows. They're doing it all. They're going to get dirty, and D. Henry is going to play big.
D. Henry with GMR, grown man run. Here's a grown man. How about this? I'm going Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. 3rd time's the charm. Did not get it done in the regular season, but good things to come. The only road team to win this weekend, the Carolina Panthers. Oh, radio silent. What?
That's home cooking. That's home cooking.
No, it's not.
That's home cooking.
That is a mere coincidence that I happen to be from there. I actually think that they'll be the road team to win.
I wasn't half both.
What? Yes. All right. Playoff challenge.
And I caught the flag.
And
I caught the flag. Look at that, baby.
This is ridiculous. He tied in the tape-off. Hard not to get jabbed up. The playoffs are here.
No days off.
I was acting like a little kitty.
I don't want to hear any more kitty chat.
Hi, Judge. We want to forget them fired up. You fired up. We're good.
Go ahead.
You have to have a backup plan.
That's where you were. I just fired you earlier.
On ESPN and ABC.
Challenge Flags is brought to you by TurboTax.
Recapping our top story, the Raiders will announce John Gruden as their head coach on Tuesday. Adam Schefter reporting the deal is big, 10 years and nearly $100 million.
We the one they talking about. We the one. We the one. We the one they talking about. We the one.
Going around these here part says
the day before.
The day before wild card weekend.
Yes. Teddy, new on Instagram. Check him out.
I had my own swag. Yeah.
You're soft now, man.
Those days. Welcome.
Don't you call me soft?
Don't you call me soft.
Yeah, I'm soft.
Yeah, you don't get it. You're Palo Alto soft now.
Los Angeles Rams.
Shocking.
Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Get on board.
Right.
Oh,
Come on,
stop fighting me. Okay.
Get in my belly. You know him, of course, as the snowman of Sound Beach. The hailstorm of Havermeyer. The iceberg from Indian Head Road.
It's a privilege to play in this
To be
league.
number one overall.
And to be number one overall.
These are quarterbacks.
Yeah.
These are Steve Youngs out there, okay?
That's all right. How did we swap?
This week.
Denied.
They got egos. I'm sorry, Steve, but these are quarterbacks.
You explain to me the picture of Morty Seinfeld that's down to the left there, Seinfeld's dad?
Long story, Trey. Time for another day.
If I was Adam Schefter, I'm sure I
No,
could.
he's just throwing
The
it out there.
people
That's
don't
your
talk to
job,
me like
Jeff.
that.
I sound like a diva? I don't know, maybe.
Look, I've known you a long time. You're a diva.
Possible.
Just embrace it. I approve this message.
Quarterback bingo. I missed it. I missed quarterback bingo.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I know.
That was fun.
I like that. Challenge vibes. But here, what? Postseason challenge vibes.
Yes, it's time.
Postseason challenge fact. I'm going to challenge Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams. And the reason why is that Jared Goff, you were the #1 pick. Don't think about it this week. Just go out and play your game. No pressure on you. Just go out and play your game and rely on that running game and Todd Gurley. If you make a mistake, just bounce back. You deserve to be in the position you're in right now. Go ahead.
Pep talk. Pep talk from D. Woody.
Young quarterback in the playoffs. I'm going to go to another young quarterback, Blake Bortles, all right? I don't think you're trash. Everybody else thinks you're trash. You are a starting quarterback in the NFL that led his team to the playoffs. So, in order not to be trash, you just trust that running game. You trust that defense, and you take care of the football. That's all you need to do, Blake Bortles. Go win you a playoff game. It is totally possible. No trash, no turnovers, you win.
I hope you hung up on the no trash thing. All right, here we go. Oh, I missed that. How about this? I'm not talking about a young quarterback back in the playoffs. I'm talking about a team back in the playoffs for the first time in a long time. 1999, guys. The first time, the longest drought in American football. You've heard of it. You've heard it. Bottom line, act like you've been there. Don't just be happy to go. Play win.
Go win, right?
Play. We need Shady McCoy to be healthy. Don't just show up. I mean, not that I think you show up, but
First time since 1999 and the victory.
Well, come on. I'm challenging them to, act like you've been there. You should be there. Like
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Chick-fil-A, whatever.
Playoffs.
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 I did like the wild cards. I like the little. I can't get enough of that. I don't know. I can't. Listen, we got the results here. I'm told Teddy doesn't lose. I don't know. I haven't seen the numbers. Where do they come up? They come up right here? Is this? Oh, there they are. Oh, my gosh.
No
Teddy, that's a loss, though.
Option for the tape-off winner, because those who missed the introductions, those were Trey's finest work yet. Now, Trey's been around ESPN for a long time and makes a living speaking for 4 hours on a radio every day. His introductions were terrific. Teddy, you're a tried and true champion here. Darren?
That's due to my relationship with the voters.
Yes, it is. No, I asked, I said, why do they vote? They said, oh, Teddy, the people always choose Teddy. Which makes it a little unfair. Because the people always choose Teddy no matter what, and that's not a bad choice, we have to bring in a fair and impartial judge. All right, and today it's this guy. Field Yates is our judge. Hi, Judge. We want to show the appropriate respect for your abilities, but we do need you to weigh in here. The people have spoken, but you're the final say.
Well, Wendy, what we aired on was not having Trey Wingo as an
Follow the little laser. He's not focused.
Get your jewels. Get your crown. So we can get that pineapple and play across that water.
Look at that. A little Herm action.
Show me some wild cards right now.
Wow, just like the fans do.
I want the wild cards, Wendy.
I like the wild cards.